दिल उस शख्स की मोहब्बत में कैद है।
In Karachi, rooftops are not empty places. They are where the city breathes. An old man in a broken plastic chair, laundry on lines that crisscross and somehow hold. Children chasing kites and losing them anyway, not caring, running back for more string. And then, on certain slow evenings, soften after the call to prayer has quieted and the traffic below has softened to a hum, something unexpected. Not always, not reliably, but possible. Amaan was 22, third-year architecture student. His professors called him precise. His classmates called him quiet. He had a habit that had started in childhood. He sketched. Not the way architecture students were taught to sketch, with mechanical pencils and careful proportions, but with feeling, loose, searching lines that tried to catch something true. The way an old building leaned slightly into the one beside it, as though tired. The house across had been empty for 3 months. He had noticed the way you notice gaps, not dramatically, just as an absence, filed away and forgotten. When the family arrived, quietly, on a Tuesday afternoon, furniture wrapped in old bedsheets, he noted it mostly because movement sounds different than silence. He saw her mother. He saw younger siblings. He saw her father, a broad-shouldered man who paused at the rooftop door, softens, and looks out at the skyline the way men look at things they are trying to measure. He saw the plants arrive. They were the kind of plants someone had tended carefully for years. Not decorative, but actual, with the dense health of things regularly attended to. He was on his roof at the hour he always came, soften just before the sun finished its work, when the city turned a colour he had tried to capture in pencil and never quite managed. He was sketching the radio tower, its old metal frame, lit orange, when he heard the door to the neighbouring roof open. She came out, carrying the small green watering can and a quiet certainty about where she was going. She walked to the far edge of her roof, to the row of terracotta pots along the parapet. She began watering them, one by one, moving slowly, leaning close to examine leaves and soil, soften with the attention of someone who genuinely cared about small things and knew it was unfashionable, and didn't care about that either. She hadn't looked at him. He wasn't sure if she'd noticed him. His pencil had stopped. Her name, he learned eventually, and indirectly, was Meher. He noticed her again the next evening, and the one after that. She came to the roof at the same time every day, between Asr and Maghrib, in that hour when the light was warm and personal, softened, and the city felt less like a machine. It became, without either of them deciding it, a kind of grammar, something repeated often enough to acquire meaning. He sketched. She watered her plants. The city turned colours around them. Neither spoke. This lasted 5 days. It was on the 5th evening that she left the note. He found it folded on the low wall between their roofs, held in place by a small river stone. She had already gone back inside. The light was failing, and he almost missed it. He unfolded it carefully. The writing was in Urdu, small and clear. कुछ लोग आहिस्ता आते हैं, जैसे शाम की रोशनी. Some people arrive quietly, like evening light. No name, no explanation, just the line. He stood there for a long time after, holding the paper. He folded the note and put it in his shirt pocket. That night, he couldn't sleep. Not unhappily, but the way you can't sleep when something small has shifted inside you and hasn't yet settled. Yet settled into its new place,